Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hi everyone, this is Lex Levinrad, founder of the Distressed Real Estate Institute, and on today's REI Classroom, we're going to be talking about fixing and flipping properties, okay?
This REI Classroom real estate lesson is sponsored by VirtualStaffNow.com.
So if you're new, if you've never fixed and flipped a property before, the first thing that you need to do is determine a target market you're going to focus on. And I suggest that you use a market that's relatively close to where you live. In fact, one that I really like to do is there's a free tool you can use called freemaptools.com. And you can actually take where you live and you can do a radius around there, figure out a maximum driving distance of probably 30, 45 minutes so that it's not too far away, and then narrow down and focus in on the cities, then towns that are within that radius that you could have as potential markets. The type of market you're looking for is neighborhoods where you can find a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom or 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. It needs to be a neighborhood that's not predominantly a rental neighborhood. So you want to stay away from the low-income Section 8 kind of neighborhoods. For a fix and flip, you want to be in a tier that's slightly above that. And it needs to be the kind of neighborhood where people can actually get approved for a mortgage. Okay, so it should be a neighborhood where the majority of the people in that neighborhood are not renters but are homeowners. And some of the signs that you can see when you're driving through these potential neighborhoods would be, first of all, obviously price point, right? The cheapest price points, generally speaking, are going to be rental neighborhoods. So it's going to be maybe 2 or 3 steps above there. And then the second thing is just general overall look of the neighborhood and how people keep up their properties, because tenants don't typically spend a lot of money watering your lawn or landscaping or things of that nature. If there's a lot of low income or Section 8 housing, then you might have a lot of people that don't work, and you might see a lot of people loitering around during the day, during work hours. Whereas if you're in a nice neighborhood where everybody wakes up and goes to work in the morning, typically what you would see during a regular work day would be, FedEx and UPS people, people mowing lawns, the gardeners, that kind of thing. And now, so that's number one, finding a target market. So pick something that's close to you, close to where you live, okay? And it needs to be the kind of neighborhood where most people can afford to buy a home or have decent enough credit to get a mortgage. So now the second thing is once you've determined that neighborhood, how do you actually go out there and start looking for properties? So, and I'll get to financing in a second. The best way to do it, hands down, I'm going to recommend is sign up for wholesalers lists. Okay, many people are wholesalers, myself included, and whatever city or state you're in, there are people in your town that are wholesalers. Make sure you go to your local real estate investment club meetings and find out who these people are, and sign up so you get their emails. So every time they send out deals, you see them, and then any of the deals on that list that fit your criteria for your specific target market, go take a look at those houses. Don't make any offers, just go take a look at them and start learning. And then learn about the after repair values and how much it's going to cost to fix those houses, and start looking for something that looks like a deal. Okay, and it's going to take you a while to do that. A good rule of thumb, it could be as many as 100 houses, but I'd say you're going to need to look at a bare minimum of 10 houses in order to find one that would have the decent enough potential for you to fix and flip. Once you've identified a house, the next thing that you're going to need to worry about is how you're going to finance that house. Okay, so if you're going to be doing a fix and flip, you can avail yourself of either hard money or a private lender. And if you do so, you will be paying a higher interest rate. So your goal should be to buy the house, fix it, put it on the market, and resell it and pay off that loan. Okay, and typical numbers you can make, for example, a student of mine right now purchased a house for $130,000. We got him a hard money loan for $120,000, so he put $10,000 down. He had to spend about $17,000 repairing the property of his own money, and we can put the property back on the market for around $180,000. So it should be a $30,000 to $40,000 profit potential on that house. Okay, so action steps. Number one, identify a target market, a city that will work for you. Number two, sign up for wholesalers lists, as many as possible, and start going out and looking at these houses, figuring out what they're worth, what they would cost to repair, and how much profit margin there is. And number three, get relationships going with hard money lenders and private lenders, which you can do by going to your local real estate investment club. Okay, so once again, thanks for this REI classroom lesson. This is Lex Levinrad, founder of the Distressed Real Estate Institute. To learn more about me, feel free to visit my website at www.lexlevinrad.com.
VirtualStaffNow.com is the leading virtual assistant provider for real estate investors. As busy real estate investors, there's nothing more valuable than our time. And VirtualStaffNow.com not only helps you find the right real estate virtual assistant for your business, they train them on an ongoing basis, manage them daily to make sure they're staying productive and effective. And in the event they're not the right fit or need to be replaced, they handle that for you too. Whether you need 1 or 100 virtual assistants for your team, start the process right now at VirtualStaffNow.com. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of FlipNerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of FlipNerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at FlipNerd.com. Please check out the FlipNerd family of real estate investing shows, where we host 4 great ongoing shows at FlipNerd.com/shows, or simply search for FlipNerd in the iTunes Store.